Hey, welcome back. We are Beyond the Pole. We are every Thursday from 10 o'clock till midnight. WRFZLP Rochester 106.3 Beyond the Pole Radio. And you can find us on YouTube, Beyond the Pole Radio with Katrina Lee. And I have Oz in the house. And we're going to start our show. It's going to be great. So excited. Lots have been going on. It's the holiday season. So
yay.
I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We weren't obviously on last week because it was Thanksgiving and they just played music. Hopefully it's good music. I didn't listen, but I hope it's good. Probably not.
I spent my Thanksgiving in retail hell. I took a job doing retail in the worst possible place in the worst possible department.
What type of place?
It's a big block. Yeah, they have vests. I didn't have to wear the vest because I work for an authorized dealer that works for the big box, like the one.
Okay.
The one. It was
the one.
horrible. I was in the electronics section. It was a mess. It was terrible.
My sister's husband used to be an Abercrombie and Fitch model, and he used to have to go to all that stuff. Like, starve himself into it. It's crazy. I was like, wow, okay, good for you. Like, yeah, I like food. I don't do that. I enjoy myself. But yeah, the holidays are done. Kind of not really, but it's like Cyber Monday's past, Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, Brown Thursday, all that stuff. But today, Victoria's Secret had 2 for $2. So if you buy 2, you get 2 free.
What the hell's a Brown Thursday?
I started like Thanksgiving, so you can shop. So my mom started shopping and setting up so she could go on Thanksgiving itself and avoid the family. So we now eat brunch at 11 o'clock, and then we go shopping at the malls when they open at 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day itself.
That's when I was at the
Brown Thursday.
Retail hell. It was
Retail hell. It starts
5
early.
p.m. on Thanksgiving
You start early,
Day.
right on Thanksgiving. And the whole mall, we were in the Galleria Mall, and it was all open. And then all the stores slowly got together, and I got all the free gifts I wanted because most people weren't there that early yet, but it comes. And Dick's Sporting Goods couldn't even open the inside doors until the actual mall opened, but all the other stores were open, so you had to go outside and walk into Dick's to the outside to get in there. Even though they were open, just because they couldn't open the inside doors because the mall wasn't actually open.
That's whack. Yeah, I got my kid a PS4 though.
Oh, nice! Not the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I think his mom.
That seems to be the big thing is the Nintendo Switch. Like all my friends' kids are like, "Oh yeah, I got that," and
I think his mom.
They don't need it. Everyone needs a Nintendo Switch.
If you can't tell, my kid's spoiled. Yeah, everything.
Spoiled rotten.
Everything. He's so.
That's what happens with kids. They get all of it. You know.
Yeah, he does get the. Yeah.
I didn't have that as a kid. Like we were like, I got my first Nintendo. That when I was a kid, it was awesome. It's a big deal.
Yo, I had my Nintendo.
My dad hovered over it and wouldn't let us play it. And he had weird nightmares. He's like, "Oh, it's that pink cloud. I see it." Like it was all back in the day.
I got grounded mine for 23 years. I was grounded I was 7 years old and my grades started slipping and my mom took it away and I found it in a box later when I was 30. And I was like, am I still grounded from this thing? Took that out and I was like, yeah, let's go.
It is. You gotta love it. Back in the day, it's great. Parents could control it. Nowadays, lost cause.
No,
rules and no structure. But
there's not.
I have some spice drops here. It's so good.
Spice drops?
I labeled it because I'm OCD.
You got the snacks of a 75-year-old great grandmother. You got Mandy's butter cookies, select classics, and spice drops. All you need is the Werther's Originals in your bag, and we're ready to go.
Oh yeah,
it's bingo time all night.
Bingo. Wish that would happen, but no.
Bingo.
So it was a good night. I had a lot of fun. It's been a great week. We've been off for 2 weeks. A lot have happened. Lots of Christmas parties at the clubs. Lots and lots of Christmas parties. I saw dancer clothing with the holiday spirit. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh.
Yeah, they got little fluffy balls and,
Fluffy balls.
Attached on your outfit.
That's me in January. No manscaping, just fluffy balls.
Yes, right? New people in the radio show, and things are going on, big changes. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. We went to Char today at the Strathlon. It was a great restaurant. Yep. Great food. Good drinks. Good time.
Mediocre company.
Yeah, but, you can't help it, There's some sexy men in the building. I just couldn't mingle. and take advantage of it.
They had the fashion on point though. Homeboy, he had the brown shoes with the light lilac socks and then the blue slacks.
Lucky would have liked them. Lucky Nam would have been impressed. Like I think he bought it from him probably. He's like, woo.
His outfit was on point. I was like, damn, dude, he had it rocking from the heel up, man. It was ready to go.
I tried today. I'm all like a glittery gold ball of like glitter. Woof.
You look like a stripper disco ball.
I am. I was like, oh, you're so pretty today. I love it. And I'm like, all right, I'm here.
I need some caffeine in my life right now.
I do too. I'm like, where's Gary? Where's my sugar-free Red Bull? What are you doing? You failed. You failed, Gary. Come on.
I'm about to blow lines of your spice drops over here.
I know, right? But I think it's a good time to cut in a song break to start. And then we're going to call Dawn of our sex toy of the week because we've done a lot of toy raising and funds for FortPlayBuzz.com.
Yay.
A lot of toys. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Sing along.
Would you stand out and walk out on me?
Yeah, FortPlayBuzz.com. So we have a toy drive going on. So if you donate a toy for a tot, you get a free toy for your twat. And it's a bullet. So drop it off at Playmates or at Tally Ho in Rochester, and you get toys.
The cut sign.
Beyond the Pole Radio, I'm Katrina Lee. We are WRFC LP Rochester 106.3, RochesterFreeRadio.com. Check us out on the TuneIn app or listen and live stream us. So you can find us also on Beyond the Pole Radio with Katrina Lee on YouTube.
Sure can, and I'm Oz.
Or like our page.
What's going on?
Oz here. Yep. We are Beyond the Pole Radio on YouTube and our Facebook, actually. Not YouTube, but...
Yep, Facebook.
It's been a really productive week. A lot of fun.
I was kind of like... I had a rough one. Is that Don laughing at us?
I know, we're getting laughed at, so it's crazy.
Hi, Don.
Yeah. Hi. Good times. Dawn's here, and Dawn is from Foreplay. So what's going on is we have a promotion going on, and you get a toy for a tot. You get a toy for your twat. So she's struggling, and she's behind on like gathering gifts for the children. And I said, I'm going to help create parties for the kiddies at the strip clubs and get donations. So
that would be awesome. See, what we're doing is we're collecting toy for a tot, toy for your twat. And everything I collect stays in Western New York, which I'm a Buffalo girl, so...
She is. She lives like 2 minutes from me.
Nice.
Yeah. What we do is I have about 4 different local public schools I'm helping out right now, and families we adopted. I'm really, really lacking on anything teen or hoodies, perfume, cologne, Under Armour socks, Nike, Savers, Bills. If your kid would wear it, so would these kids. So I always try to ask people, if you wouldn't give it to your kid, please don't give it to me. Like, that's not the point of charity. Give something somebody would love. And with this charity, I've been doing it for about 22 years. I've been collecting. I've collected over 20,000 gifts for Western New York children. It's something that's near and dear to me and I truly believe in, and I would love to give you a free adult toy if you give me a child's, when I say child.
We're doing it. We are making it happen.
That is awesome. And I will get you your bullet Saturday. I'm sorry.
I do. Crazy. The toys were in my parents' front porch, and it said Dawn, Foreplay Sex Toys, and I covered it with a plastic bag. And my dad's like, what is this? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Some woman's going to come over and she's going to take it and leave a bunch of adult dildos and then go away. And my dad's like, stop it. You're lying.
I'm so sorry, girl. I have been
But you went out drinking instead, and my mom's drinking. So you were at the Griffin supposedly today, but my mom was at Tony Rome's in East Aurora for the Toys for Tots fundraiser.
Yes, I went to for 2 hours. I was like, I need a drink.
Yeah.
I left the bullets in the car. I forgot. I was like, dang it. So,
dang it.
I will definitely bring him over Saturday. I have you on my phone, so I'm going to bring him over Saturday.
It's okay. They were there. We were just laughing. My mom's like, I had to hurry up. Come on, drive me over there. So I had to actually drive my mom over there because she didn't want to worry about drinking and driving. And she's like, I had to get to Toys for Tots over at Tony Rome's in East Aurora. And it had this whole bunch of toys for the kiddos. And I'm like, all right. I'm going to help Toys for Twats instead. So, no.
How sweet is she did that? You should have came out drinking with me, by the way.
I should have, but I had the radio show. I would have. Trust me, I would have. In a heartbeat.
And we both live like 2 seconds from each other.
I know.
Okay, this week's toy is a $99 G-Spot toy that's USB, waterproof, warranty, 10 levels, and you get this $99 free toy. I'm going to give it to you free.
Ooh.
When you buy the $99 kit.
Okay.
My $99 kit comes with $300 in product plus the $100 vibrator free. You're getting $400 for $99.
Nice.
And my Christmas special. So I'd absolutely love to have you buy this kit. You can give it as a Christmas gift. You could break it up, give it as 20 Christmas gifts, or you could actually use it for business and start doing toy parties on the side or full time like I do. My website is the number 4 the number 4 PLAYBUZZ.com or hashtag 4playbuzz. I'd absolutely love to have you guys on my team, and the kit is now $400 in product for $99, but you don't have to actually
Can't beat
sell
that.
it.
That's amazing. What a deal.
Right. Christmas present. What woman in the world wouldn't like actual orgasms without faking it?
Right? I mean, I'm so sick of men. Like, I'd rather just have toys. Like, I'm so done with it. So, I agree.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Thank you
agree.
so much. Do you enjoy the Griffin? What do you eat there?
I didn't eat. I'm on a diet. I go to Cabo soon. I got to be in a bathing suit.
Oh, that's not fun. They have
It's
weird
off.
game meat. You can eat, like, kangaroo burgers and
Ooh,
stuff. And,
I'm down with
Yeah,
the
I
you've
game.
think-
seen
yeah.
Haley. You've seen Haley, my daughter.
yeah.
It's like I don't want to be the fat friend at the beach. So it's like sitting next to a Victoria's Secret model.
Well, yeah, but that's unrealistic to compete with her. She's drop dead gorgeous, and she's tiny, and she's, like, 18 or something. Like, I mean...
Yeah. Yep. So that's my competition, girl.
Good. So I'm so glad you came on, and I have a bunch of toys. I actually see my parents' porch I thought you were getting, so I had to go, like, scuttle it over your house. Like, but yeah, we have donations of board games.
Don, don't worry about the competition because experience is paramount. Always remember.
Yes.
I agree.
Miles count.
For Saturday, Katrina, if you want to leave them out for me.
I will. They're sitting right in front of the yard. I thought you'd look at the decoration, so.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so
Bye,
much
Dawn.
for calling in. We love you. Thank you. So yeah, it was great. So we have the toy for a tot, and then you get a toy for a twat. So I'm collecting stuff at Playmates in Byron and at Tally Ho in East Henrietta, Rochester. So if you drop off a toy, I have bullets for you behind the bar, and they'll give them to you. So win-win. Charity donations, and you get to have good vibrations. Good
Wow.
vibrations.
She did. That's where she went with it.
I didn't go
Good
there.
vibrations.
Good vibrations, Beach Boys.
I'm with it. So all you perverts, you heard it. Bring a toy for a kid, and she gives you an adult toy in return.
You can't beat that.
Nope.
I mean, you know, what other place can you donate to and give an actual gift returned? Usually it's like, no, you know.
Just keep trying to avoid the whole topic because nothing I say is going to sound appropriate.
No, it's not.
Just-
It's lost cause.
Jeez. Wow.
We shall return to the dark side and find out what's going on in the studio.
Our voice effects suck.
Yes, I know we do. Welcome back. We're Beyond Polar Radio with Katrina Leah. We have Oz here in the house.
What up? What up? I'm your bootleg Jack Sparrow for the night. How's it going?
Yes. Good day. He's like a piratey person.
Arr.
Arr, shiver me timbers.
Our favorite thing is the booty, though.
Right? Yeah, who doesn't like booty? So lots going on. It's the holiday season, and every day there's some fun deals or something going on. So sales, Christmas lights, holiday expenditures.
Am I the only one that hates Christmas music? Please, God.
I don't listen to that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
I skip it.
horrible. Like, every
It's
time
terrible,
I hear
it
Christmas
is, yeah.
music, I want to do terrible things to myself. There's nothing fun either.
Yeah.
It's just so
Like,
bad. Yeah, I think it was because working retail for so long, being in the mall, and
You had
hear
to
that
hear it
on
all.
loop
It's brutal.
24/7, just the loop. Especially like you got to work 1,000,000 hours during December, so it's just Christmas music. You hear the same thing like every hour. So by like the 9th time Jingle Balls comes on, you want to.
Jingle balls. Not even jingle balls. But we had to do, I used to have to stock shelves at Wegmans overnight, and it was great. I loved it. It was repetitive, the same music, it was the same thing style, and it'd be like the chicken dance every night at 4:00 in the morning. Like everyone would stop, be there like it's a chicken dance, and we like all just dance along. It's
The
stupid.
chicken dance? Wait, was this
The
like a
chicken
Christmas
dance.
thing, or was it just like a
No,
regular?
year round.
Year
the chicken
round.
dance.
Is this still a thing at Wegmans? A chicken dance?
I think it is. Yeah, it's like a song. It's stupid.
That's kind of cool. I'd
It's
rather do
kinda
the
like
chicken
going along
dance
in the
and
floor
listen to
washing
all
guys
that
are like,
garbage.
yeah. And so I go in there every once in a while. I see the same people I worked with, and then I can't help it because I'm so neurotic. I end up fronting
Who,
like
you?
the store shelves. I'm like, oh no, that can should be right here, and I'm like, boop, 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 pull at the front, and I like sit there doing it. I used to love it.
I don't know what you said, but it looked awesome.
Fronting store shelves.
Oh, okay, fronting. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
got
we
it.
gotta like make it look like it's brand new, fresh.
Yeah, so some people
Like,
aren't like,
you know,
they
like
don't know
cans.
terminology.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Or the jargon.
Fronting.
You
Yeah,
put your-
jargon.
yep, yeah.
If you had to stock shelves, you know what fronting is. But it means picking up a can and putting it on top of another can and turn the labels to the front so customers can read it. And then it makes it look like it's full. So you could maybe pull down one can and you realize the back of it is empty and there's nothing in there. But it's like fronted. It makes it look full. Like the shelves look full and stocked.
Oh, that,
It's
okay.
grocery stuff. But I worked overnight stock and I was a grocery manager from when the time I was 17 until like 36.
Is this after the Ookie Cookie pizza place?
No, it's the same time because I was workaholic, so I had multiple jobs.
You had 2 jobs. It was, wow.
No, I had 3.
3.
I worked at Wegmans overnight stock. I worked at the pizzeria full time, and I also worked at Jubilee. And it was they're closed pretty much now. But I worked on just only Saturdays, Sundays in the morning as a cart girl. And then I got hit by multiple vehicles because they didn't have backup cameras in the day.
Jesus.
And they like kind of like plow into you. These senior citizens are confused. And
She
they were
said
like,
plow.
oops. Yeah, but they're going like 2 miles an hour or something like
No,
that.
see, at 17, I was throwing club parties and e-pills.
Yeah,
there
I
was no
doing
3
that.
jobs. I was just throwing
Yeah,
parties
no,
and
I worked like 100
getting
hours a week.
toasty.
100 hours a week, stocking all my cash away.
Who
and
was not I?
Workaholic. And then went to school and saved everything.
You got some people on Facebook Live say, "What's up,
Thank you,
Katrina
sir.
Lee?"
Hello, everyone.
She
Thank
says,
you
"What up?"
for
It's
checking in.
Chris Schrader. What up?
It's
What
like the
up?
first time I'm actually allowing it to be like filmed myself. I'm like weird. But
'Cause
I
you-
tried. I actually dressed up today.
You did. You look very fancy today.
Like, I'm fancy. I'm like glitter ball.
You can never have too much glitter. I'm a proponent of glitter. I feel
But
like
I'm
glitter.
over
There
the
should be
top
more glitter. Except for the fact that I think glitter was invented by like some scorned female. Like, I'm gonna find out where my man goes with this
Right.
trail of sparkly fairy dust. I feel like that's how it
Yeah,
was
you have the
invented.
glittery pants. Zubas. They're like glittery Zubas, but they're not.
They're fancy
They're
as hell.
not
I
Bill
love these
style
things.
Zubas. They're just like zebra.
They're like
glitter
disco
pants.
Zubas.
Yeah.
I got a pair with the aliens on them too. They're dope. I seen them and I couldn't pass them up. I was like, $8, bet.
Yeah, why not? Like I did. Like who
Word.
cares? So good night so far. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Did you do any Black Friday shopping?
I sure did.
What did you get?
I pretty much just shopped for my kid. That's all I do anyway, is just shop for him. I really don't care about anything else.
You fought through the crowds.
Hell no. You know, I got to work and I had my dad sit in the lines. So he got the,
God.
he got the PS4 deal with the Spider-Man and all that
Yeah.
good stuff, and it was a pretty good deal on it. It was $200 and usually $300 for all that stuff. So
Yeah.
got him his little PS4,
Can't
got him a
beat
few
that.
other things. No, he wanted like the extra controller and Minecraft, and so
Nice,
set
nice.
them all up. Yep, and his birthday's coming up too, so that's why I had to get this extra little job and put everything else on hold that I had going
Yeah.
on. So
Effort.
you know
good
what, though?
daddy effort.
Thank you.
That's
Working
what you should do. Be a good dad. He's a great dad. No complaints.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like working in a place that like you don't like, it's soul sucking. So a place like that, like
Oh, trust me. I understand.
I did what I had to do for like a month, but let me tell you, it just depressed the hell out of me. I stopped going to the gym as much. Like I put all my projects on hold for a minute just to get my money up for his birthday and Christmas and stuff. Let me tell you what though, man, it just walking into a place like that, like they take your humanity. Like there is no anything good about any big box place like that. You're not a person.
It's rough.
It's
Yeah.
horrible, and it reminds me why I never want to work for anything like that ever again. It's just
Right. I understand.
ridiculous.
Yeah. It's rough. I mean, I understand how dancers feel. You're like, I had to touch that guy, I had to get on him, and I have to hump him and act like it's fun.
I would much rather grind up on some terrible looking dumpster troll of a female than have to walk in at 8 o'clock in the morning to any type of Black Friday deal at some big box store with some soulless supervisor. Forget that junk. I'd rather
no soul.
None. I'd rather be bought by the inch.
I agree. So, how do you feel about Chick-fil-A?
I have never been there.
Okay, they just opened one in Buffalo in Cheektowaga, and people were camping out in tents, major tents, in a snowstorm out there so they can get the free Chick-fil-A stuff for the first 100 customers. It's only a chicken sandwich a week, and they're actually camping out, and snow is dumping on them, and traffic is so out of control that Cheektowaga police had to step in and help take care of the situation.
That's ridiculous.
I'm watching
Chick-fil-A,
it
you guys
going
get it,
on,
homies.
and I go, you idiots. You could drive to Rochester, get your Chick-fil-A there, or Erie, Pennsylvania, and eat it, and come home before these other idiots get out of the line waiting. Why? What's the big deal? What is the point? Chick-fil-A is not that impressive. And if you tell me you're out of the area, they will fill your to-go bag full of sauces.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
free to them. They don't care. These are like girls who have like, you know, they're like unemployed kind of reason. Like, oh, whatever. They're minimum wage workers. They don't care. They'll like stock up your bag. They'll give you the Polynesian sauce, the Chick-fil-A sauce, the ranch, the buttercream sauce, whatever. They'll overload your bag. There is no reason to be psycho outside. You can get the same food without the wait line in Buffalo by going elsewhere at the same speed.
No.
It's stupid.
You will never catch me doing some
It's
stuff like that.
embarrassing.
Never,
They're
ever,
intense.
I'm all set.
You can
Nope.
watch it. Google it. Chick-fil-A
I've
Buffalo.
seen.
Intense.
Hell
And
no.
snow's dumping on them. And they're
Hell no.
struggling. Like,
No.
struggling is
No.
a freaking nightmare.
One thing that did impress me about Chick-fil-A is they got like the little cup where you could put the nuggets and the straw through
Those
your
are
chicken.
good.
That's kind of dope looking. I was impressed. I'm like, yo, you know what?
Those
Now
are
I might
good.
have to try
I
it out.
love
just
Chick-fil-A,
'cause
but
of-
I'm not going to waste my time there.
Hell no.
I'll go to Erie. Erie,
No.
Pennsylvania had it for years. I used to go to Erie, PA, and I'd bring it back to girls in Buffalo at Pharaoh's, and I would like sell it to them. Like, oh, give me an
Chick-fil-A?
extra $1, yeah, because they loved it so much. Chicken sandwich.
You hustled Chick-fil-A. Who hustles Chick-fil-A, Kat?
A hustler does. A true
Jesus.
hustler hustles Chick-fil-A.
I'd go to Wegmans and throw that on a grill, man. I'm all set with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I know. I go down and they'd be like, I want this, that, and I have an order. Go to Chick-fil-A, bring it back, and I give it to the girls, service their needs, and get out.
Wow.
Got my money. In and out. Boom.
Fire.
Now all of a sudden it's like this big trend, so we're gonna wait for hours in front of Chick-fil-A. It's so impressive.
Hell no.
It's really sad.
The amount of things that I'd rather do in my life than sit there in a line in the cold, freezing, getting snowed on with a bunch of smelly people waiting for fast food. Hell no.
I don't even know how smelly they are because it's so cold. But
I don't
ew.
care. I'm
They can't even
assuming
get it
you
up because
smell.
it's so cold and like icicles.
No.
Dixicles.
Dixicles. Do we get censored for that one? Is that
I
a
don't
fine?
think we're not dixicles, censored. It's a word I made up just now.
Dixicle. Does Dixicle get a pass?
We got passed.
All right, Dixicle passes.
It's not a word, so I made it up, so they can't say anything. So, boop, boop, boop. I think it's a good time for song break and
Wait,
snackies.
can we use a C word? Could that be a... No?
She's like, no, don't push. Da, 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 da.
What up, Facebook Live? Appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Oh, was that live?
Da, 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 da.
Oh, We're on.
We are back. We are WRFCLP Rochester, 106.3 RochesterFreeRadio.com.
Flawless.
And every Thursday from 10 till midnight. Except Thanksgiving, because they shut down the station and it's just music.
Yeah.
Kazoo music.
And I had to sell people stuff in retail hell.
Yeah. Good for you. I hope you got commission.
Terrible commission. It's just horrible. I took the job because a friend was like, yo, Oz, you want a job here? I was like, yeah, you got to get some stuff for my kid's birthday. Anyways, I'll take it. And then here I am in retail hell. There's no worse place to be ever in the world, ever during the holiday season than this one place. God.
God, that's how I felt. They're like, Katrina, like, you're so
No.
attractive. We want you to work at the strip club. And you just like hump on people. I'm like, God, is this like anything worse than this?
You do it for
I'm like,
free.
I don't
What do you
know.
mean?
Oh my God. No.
Liar. God.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So how'd your dinner go? Are you still watching what you're eating, or did you say the hell with it?
I know, I eat like a pig. I eat
you
whatever
do.
the hell I want. I don't care.
You got a fat person stuck inside you, except that fat person has a tapeworm because it doesn't show, and I'm so jealous
I
about
have
it.
to eat and eat and eat, or I lose so much weight.
Dude, I didn't watch what I ate for like a month, and all of a sudden I see my abs disappear, and I was like, oh, no, back in the gym. For
back.
last week I've been smashing it out in the gym. I'm not going down like that. No, this job just sucked the soul out of me. Now I'm back. I feel like I'm mentally back to where I need to be because it was just depressing. I was so depressed.
It is. Retail is depressing. Retail hell.
And I'm a happy person.
I'm happy
I'm
too.
an optimistic person, right? It just took me right out of my game.
Fighting and like just they're miserable. Like you can't make them happy.
No, I stopped listening.
Even if you give them a deal of 50% off, they don't care. They want more.
I just stopped listening. When people are rude, I just won't even react to you. I won't even listen. I won't look at you. I won't talk to you. I don't care if you're buying something. Don't even bother with me. Like, get the hell out of my face. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm body slamming you.
This guy's really obnoxious. He kept giving me a face over and over with his own face. He's like, he's like crawling down. He's like crawling out, and then I bit his nose.
You bit his nose?
Hard. And I acted like it was an accident. Like, oops.
How do you accidentally bite somebody's nose?
I just couldn't stand him. I just want 10-second delay. I went to teach him a lesson, and then I was like, oh. And I was like, whoop.
I love the fact that when the boo-boo happens, the whole booth starts shaking. The
like,
no.
I messed up. But yeah, he was so obnoxious. He's in my face, and he wouldn't stop. He kept coming down from below, and he thought it was funny. He's just climbing up in my face, nonstop. I'm like, why are you doing this? He's like, he kept trying to lick my face and my cheeks and stuff.
To lick your
I'm like,
face?
it's disgusting. Leave me alone. I can't stand it. I'm like, stop. And he wouldn't stop. He's like, I love you. I know you forever. I'm like, I know you know me since I've been 18. It's been a long time. And you were my first regulars. I can't stand what you're doing. And I want you to stop it. And I'm asking you to stop. And he just could not respect it.
People are gross.
And then I stopped smoking marijuana.
No.
I'm clean. I'm 100% clean right now.
100% good for you.
No drugs, nothing. And I'm actually at Horizons outpatient rehab in Buffalo, New York. Props to Horizons. And I'm maintaining it. And he just aggravated me. And I have a low tolerance for stupidity. And he just got in my face. And I decided I was going to bite his nose.
Nice. Well, screw his nose. The hell
it was
with
like a love bite at first, but it wasn't. He's like, oh, it hurt. I'm like, you learned your lesson. Are you going to do it again? Are you getting in some stripper's face? Yeah, that's what you should do. Get in a stripper's face over and over and try to lick their face. That's what all strippers want. Lick strippers' faces.
No, don't lick strippers' faces.
And see what happens. No, your face will be clawed out. Stupid idea.
Yo, Sexual Chocolate's on live right now. What up, Joe?
Hi, Joe. I'm going back to Tampa. I'm going to be there the 6th and the 9th, and I will be in Tampa at Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to work at the strip club there, and I'm going to go, like, probably intoxicated right onto my plane flight at 6 in the morning. So I'm going to go from the strip club that closes at 5 right to the plane and head back to Niagara Falls, Buffalo.
So, let me get this straight, though. So, weed's about to be legal, and now is the time when you get clean, you stop smoking weed when it's about to be legal?
No, it's not legal in Virginia.
Oh,
and I got in trouble in Virginia,
okay.
so I have to be a saint in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
I have the marijuana ticket in Virginia. Boom.
I've been clean since 03.
Good for you.
Was it 1003? What is it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Sober life's the one for me.
Piratey.
Yeah, man. See, I'm still not on my resolution. Last year, my resolution was to talk like a pirate for the entire year, and I feel like I slipped. I really failed at that resolution. It's really affecting the way I look at myself.
Your confidence.
Yeah, so I need to do something this year for 2019 where I'm more pirate-like for the rest of 2019.
I just want to escape. I'm just going to flee to Florida. So I get seasonal affective disorder, and I get depressed and, like, kind of shut down. In the winter, And so I decided to combat it. And I told my counselor this at actually Horizons. I'm like, I need to spend half my week in Florida and half up here.
That's
like,
brilliant.
so I won't know it. The weather will be great. And I can make a ton of money down there. Because, like, there's no money in strip clubs in Buffalo or anywhere.
Western New
In
York's rough,
January,
man.
February, the weather shuts down. People spend all their money on holidays. But if you go to Tampa or Florida, it's all the snowbirds going down there.
Yep.
And they're happy, it's exciting, and it's good money.
Right.
So I'm like, and the tickets are like $70 to fly down.
All the old guys trying to get away from their nagging fat wives.
Yes.
Directly
And
to the
all
strip
of them,
club.
They have their condos and they go down. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I got it. So I'm set up so I know how to make the money. And then on top of it, I set up a group of traveling buddies from Tally Ho, Mirage, Playmates.
Did you say tickets were
Barrel.
$70?
Yeah, tickets $70 a Legion to fly down.
$70.
$70
You're
Legion.
kidding me.
$70.
Oh my God, I need to get down there.
So we're all like, okay,
Enough's
so
enough.
I have multiple strippers who are going to be fleeing the Rochester area to go dance at Tampa.
So they had
We're like, we're
snakes on a
done.
plane?
So then they'll be like, where are all our strippers? Where are the hot girls? We're all in Tampa. Sorry.
Yeah, are you
Sorry,
gonna do-
Ignacio. We're gone.
Are you going to do hose on a plane? Is that what it's
Hose
going to
on a
get?
plane. Not snakes on a plane. Hose on a plane.
Hose on a plane.
Hose on a plane.
Fantastic.
And they'll be in my bedroom. Like, with rocking the hard rock. Boom. The
This is a
casino.
very hard life, but America very, very good to
We're
me.
making it happen. We don't need to struggle. It's coming.
Oh my God.
Why waste our time making like $200 or something when we can make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 instead?
She said or something. You know, it's a
Something.
200 or something.
Well, some girls are lazy and they don't make the same amount, so you can't compare.
Yeah, but have you seen some of these dumpster trolls?
Yeah, I have, and that's why I
Good
make so much
God.
money. Boom! No, not really.
No, like I've seen some of these Facebook profiles of some of these strippers
Yeah.
that go on. Like, who said that was okay? Like who?
It's not.
How? I mean,
It's not. I don't
I'm
know.
not
Their standards
hating,
dropped down, and they're changed the law. So what
damn.
happened is years ago is it had to be a standard, and it was like showgirls. You had to have like a show. You had to do something. Like girls had like roller skates. They had feature stuff. They used to weigh you on scales. Like you had a production. Then it turned into, oh wow, we can let anyone work because guys care about anything. It doesn't matter. You can be as fat as you want. All the girls, the more money the club makes. Even if the girl makes nothing, gets 2 days a night, the club still makes money. Then the government cracked down and said, you're going to pay these girls. If these girls aren't getting paid and you're telling them what to do, they're no longer a 1099 employee. They're employed by you, and you have to give them minimum wage hours of waitress pay. And then it changed.
so it's you guys'
So all
fault.
of it disappeared, and it's great because they're cutting it back and bringing back the real gentleman's club because the clubs got destroyed.
There is.
It was the biggest, ugliest girls for a while. I mean, I don't care about weight, but these girls, some of them were seriously on drugs, and they didn't care. They were giving blowjobs and stuff for like $10. They didn't care because they were drug addicts. And it's what they had to do to live. And the clubs allowed it. And they looked the other way because they're like, $1's $1. It's all right. No, it's not. You destroyed the club. You destroyed the whole thing about what it is. And I
Yeah.
feel like people ask me, like, if I had a kid and she wanted to dance or something, would you want her to dance? Absolutely not. I can't fathom what the clubs will be in 18 years. By the time if I had a kid right now, when she would pop up in a club, I can't fathom how aggressively disgusting it would be. Because hepatitis C with everything from the heroin opioid epidemic and everything is rampant. And all the clubs look the other way. I can't fathom what the strip clubs will be in 18, 20 years. And I would never want my kid in there. And I would freak out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be hypocritical, but I started back then and I was smarter and it wasn't the same way. When I started, it was business women. It was showgirls. It was women who are legit like mothers who had like real law degrees and stuff, and they actually had their life going on. This girl, Skylar, she was actually a medical doctor and she's working. She was every
She was a
fair and
doctor?
she was at Mademoiselle on Sundays. Drop dead gorgeous. She made so much money. I mean, they hold conversations. They were spectacular. Lux used to work there. She has a law degree. She worked with Daryl for No Limit Entertainment. Literally, Daryl for No Limit Entertainment Lux. and she has a law degree, and she's so successful, and she's drop dead gorgeous.
That's dope.
And we all had our lives together. Mariah, she was a teacher. Everyone had it together. Nowadays, I don't know. You just fall to garbage, and it's all about drugs. What are you doing? What do you have anything to show for? Where's your money going? None of these girls have substance. So get substance, because you're not going to be anything, and no one's going to care about you, and you won't get the customers that keep it backing.
They do have substance, but it's all in their veins and in
The
their
wrong
waistline.
way, yeah. You don't want that. You know, when I see them, it's sad. I'm like, I hope the best for everyone, but it's like shaky.
God bless. It's gross, though.
It's scary. It's really
I haven't
scary.
enjoyed strip clubs in years. I have not had fun.
It changed. It's different. Like covering the track marks, I have to sell them armbands to cover it. It's like sad. It's so rampant in Buffalo. They don't care. They'll take any girl knowing they are on heroin. They'll let you work because they want your money. They'll use you up. They'll throw you away like you're garbage. They don't care. My ex is the one who helps ruin half the girls in the Buffalo area, and I help patch them up.
Wow.
That's it. He ruins them and destroys them, and I fix them. That's it. It is what it is. So I think it's a good note to take a little break on. Holiday time. No, I jumped. I was thinking Valentine's. Like, I just want to jump to the season of love. But December. I'm just kidding. December. So, giving and love.
Giving and love.
Yeah.
Give lots of love. You heard
Lots of
Katrina
love.
Lee.
It's all the whole time. Like, literally December to February.
December to February.
Love.
I feel like that's what it's supposed to be,
Love.
but people don't do that. I feel like they're too caught up in
It's
what they
getting
want,
depressing.
what they should have, and what they got to get, what they got to do. They miss a whole point. They miss a whole season of what the holidays really mean. You know, you're supposed to be around your family. You're supposed to take care of those who are less fortunate than you. You're supposed to do good things, good deeds, and not get any credit for it. You're not supposed to post
And they
about it. You're not
aren't.
supposed to.
It's sad.
No, man.
No, I think some people should post just so others know what they're doing and they can follow their good track. So I collected a lot of stuff for Dawn from Foreplay.
Which
And I
is
took
awesome.
pictures of it saying for family so other people understood what I was doing so they could follow track.
That's cool, but I'm talking about like specifics. Like you see a homeless person, you give them a bottle of water. You know, I gave a homeless person a bottle of water, the shoes off my feet, and the
Yeah,
jacket
it's
on my back.
ridiculous,
Just to,
yeah.
you know, because I'm a good person. Shut up. You're supposed to do that stuff because you're a good person, not because you want people to say you're a good person. You're supposed to know who you are and what you're
I
doing.
agree.
That's what bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's sad. It's so depressing.
That no
really.
Saturday morning cartoons anymore. That bothers me too. What the hell with that?
Yeah, I don't get up that
It's
early to
garbage.
watch. It was a big thing back in the day, and Looney
Cartoons and cereal.
Tunes and all that stuff, and I think it's gone.
It's gone. It's terrible.
I don't know what kids do nowadays. Just want Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, that's about it. Netflix.
Yeah, Hulu, whatever.
I need to
Portal on
nap.
Time Warner. You watch like American Horror Story and cream their pants and terror.
Nah, my kid doesn't watch that. He's a good kid. He gets so scared.
It's the best. I love American Horror Story. It's my favorite ever.
I was watching it for a little bit, and then some little kid popped up with some stuff, and I can't watch anything with little kids and like horror flicks. Like,
oh,
I can't do it. It freaks me
Sinister
out.
was an issue.
I can't do it.
I had issues with Sinister, and then I had a stepson at the time, and he would stand over you, and he wouldn't say what he wanted, and he would just be quiet and be hovering, and you wake
Ugh.
up, and there's a kid standing over you, like screaming terror. And I told him, my ex, I'm like, I'm gonna end up hurting him on accident. Like, he can't do that. I'm like, I really can't have him doing this. Like, it's like a fear.
So there'd
I'm
be
like,
a
I watch these
child.
horror movies, and there's a kid who's all spooky hovering over my face. I'm like, it's not good. It's bad.
That's a little creepy.
Bad.
No, see, my kid's
High
got a
sexual
habit.
chocolate.
My kid's got a habit. Like if I doze off, like he'll like startle me real fast. He'll be like, "Dad!" and shove me and wake me up. And I'm like, "Ah!"
Oh, wow.
He's
Yeah.
like a hovering thing. He just is a little crap head. You know?
Okay, yeah, I know. I was used to hovering, creepy.
Nope. Even
Not
though,
saying anything, he would just stare at you. And you're
No.
like, what are you doing? He's like, I was waiting till you woke up. I'm like, I don't understand what the point of that was.
no, it's just weird. See,
Yeah, and it was right after, like, I watched Asylum, and they had, like, the creepy woman who was, like, in the black cloak and would hover over you, and he'd be right there in the corner. I'm like, you can't do that, because I'm going to wake out, and I might actually harm you, not
Yeah.
meaning to. And it's your fault, because I'm dead asleep.
Yeah, that's not
And there you are, being extra creepy.
cool. Nope, not good at all.
Yeah.
Don't do that, kids.
Crazy. And don't do drugs, kids. Stay away from drugs. They're bad for you.
Don't
So
do
speaking of drugs, is that we have the bridge, and we have the first doctor in Rochester finally. Cheers! So there's a bridge
Yay.
opioid device, and it stops dope sickness in your 18th hour of withdrawal. And it tricks your brain and sends waves, and it pulsates, saying you're not going through dope sickness. And it works. You keep it on for 5 days. It works 100% if you don't monkey with the wires. Now, in the test studies, the only reason it isn't 100% accurate because some of the patients pulled the wires out or they didn't follow through with the instructions that they were told what to do. So it's only 88.88% effective
Well, you can't
in those
fix
studies.
stupid.
You can't fix stupid or addicts. If you want to use, you want to use. Don't go in a study if you want to use. Simple.
Yeah. No.
That's it. So long term, there's way more coming, but it's amazing because we are here. It's in Monroe County. We have the first New York State doctor in Monroe County. It's Dr. Cool, which is unbelievable, which is...
Dr. Cool.
Yeah, and we're going to have the first Erie County doctor next week. I'm going to announce him, which is incredible.
Fancy.
And on top of it, I am in Rochester with Magazine coming out supposedly tomorrow or Saturday. I was told all week it was coming out, and it's kind of like wiggling it around, like, here it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But multiple people keep asking, and I was promised it's out tomorrow.
Nice. Rochester Woods Magazine is pretty dope.
So read
She had
it.
a lot of pretty cool ladies, man.
And CS, and then next month I start with all different charity groups on the opioid epidemic with Stephanie Lynn Forrester from Be the Change is my first article I wrote. And
Dope.
Katrina, and then I had Becky from SOARS coming up. And she lost her son, and he passed away in a halfway house. And she's one of the most strong women I've ever met, making a difference with this epidemic. And like, these are people who don't care. They're not paid. They do this because they feel it. They're passionate and they want to make a difference. So
That's awesome. The only thing I can contribute to that is hopefully by next week I'll have my beard braided and a nose ring. I got nothing to
it's
contribute to that.
November.
I'm so sick
I
of
thought
the
it was like
opioid
No Shave November, and then we shave you down.
It's been like no shave never for me for like the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just no shave. I'm
Now they're just
done.
gonna shave you
Tie me up like
like
a
a little
pet.
chihuahua.
Take me to Pet Saver.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I bite. I'm not playing that game.
Until it would be like, boom.
Yo, he's been trying to get rid of this beard. He's like, Dad, what are you shaving? That
Yeah,
was
he's gonna
never."
pull it. We're gonna chop with the scissors.
He pulls it all the time. It's like his go-to.
Yes. Dead. But yeah, like, things change. Life goes up and down. But I mean, just stay strong. Like, there's a lot of problems with addictions out there. A lot. And that's my big issue is I help fight the opioid epidemic, like, nonstop. The opioid epidemic. Like, what a day.
I feel like at this point, if you're doing heroin, you're just an idiot.
Yeah, you know, if you just picked up heroin and you know what it causes, you know everyone dies, what is wrong with you? Like,
You're just
come
a
on.
dummy. Like, I'm
Come
done
on.
feeling
Like,
sorry
you're
for these
asking,
people. It was
like-
your choice. If I go and have unprotected sex and I catch AIDS, it's my fault that I did that. If you go pick up a needle and you shoot heroin into your arms, that's your damn fault. You're an idiot. Just like it was my fault to be an idiot and have sex without a condom and catch AIDS.
Exactly.
You're just as dumb.
I agree. Back in the day, maybe you didn't know, but if you're picking this stuff up now, seeing all the news on TV and knowing what's there and you're young starting it, what is wrong with you? You didn't have to. What, are you trying to be cool? Is it cool to be a junkie? Like, what's the point? Why would you even try it in the first place? It's
You
sad.
can't fix stupid.
It's sad, but it's keep coming and coming and coming and coming, and it's frightening. And the worst part is that I did a lot of volunteer work, and I worked in all these rehab clinics, and every volunteer group you could possibly fathom in Rochester, and some are absolutely amazing. The Evergreen Memorial Garden. Rocco did that, and he lost 2 of his kids to the opioid epidemic. And he set up a garden in Evergreen, and he's trying to make it a memorial thing, and just have not plots. Garden sections where you can put plants in it that represent your kids in a positive way. And not plots. That's a bad word. But you know, like gardening plots is it's just messed up. It's the wrong word. But you know, oops on me. But I mean, it's the right cause, and I'm helping raise money, and I'm doing all that for him. And he's having a struggle, and he's not maintaining it to the level he should be because his son just died. And he's struggling. It's only been 2 months, and it's the second kid he lost. And he had a radio show on the station. It used to be Rage and Redemption. I helped him start it. I was on his second show when he first did. And I really respect him, and I understand he's hurting, and I hope the best for him, and that's all you can do. Then there's other ones like Be the Change with Stephanie, and they do the needle cleanups. It's incredible. And they are on Sunday at 4 o'clock.
You know what? Just go out there and smoke some weed instead.
They have a huge following and groups, and they do a lot. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
A lot. And like it's just so good what people do. And then there's other shady people who try to use all their separate agenda. So if you think that you can pretend to be a person helping others so you can have sex with women, that's sick. That's wrong. It's the same like with strip club owners. Like if you're using your job so you can hook up with girls and take advantage of people who are under you, there's something wrong. And it's the same if you're in rehab. And I caught it in A. In Narcotics Anonymous, it's known, it's a fact that you will get drug dealers who hover around trying to hook you up with drugs or try to hook up with you for sexual favors. And they take advantage of the younger girls. It's a fact. Specifically, counselors will tell you don't date anyone within the first year of counseling. Stay away. And I've seen the most messed up people in my life ever that were involved in the rehab communities with separate agendas who don't care about anyone. They care about themselves. It's all about an ego. Like, I was a rock star, so I need to be number one. I need the attention. I need to be on every TV. Me, 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 me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm helping all the addicts. Wait. Oh, what are you doing? You're secretly sniffing coke in the bathroom? Wow, you're helping everyone? No. They have issues, and don't rely on them. Don't trust anyone. Even if you're in the rehab communities, you can't trust everyone above you. Be careful. Watch out for yourself.
When did coke come to this party? I thought we were talking about heroin.
It's the same as coke, heroin, any drugs. Anything in rehab. I'm talking about all rehab, not heroin. It's all.
All rehab.
Yeah, I don't talk about weed because it's not hard to get off of. So
it's great.
Yeah.
Not that I do it. I don't
weed
do
was shaky.
marijuana.
I'm clean off weed. Weed was bad. It took me 32 days so far to get it out of my system, and I was coughing up black. Ugh. Yeah, so I used to smoke an ounce and a half a week, and I don't think it's the best thing to encourage people to do, but I don't think it's as destructive.
But that's a little
all
extra.
Drugs are bad.
An ounce and a half a week is extra.
I was abusing it. So people say you don't get hooked on weed. Yeah, you can.
I mean,
you can abuse anything in your world.
I mean, I don't think going past an eighth a week is like, don't go past like an eighth.
But you can. If you have an addictive personality, you can pick up anything and abuse it.
That's true.
Anything and abuse it.
That is true.
My cigarettes, could be anything, and I abused marijuana myself.
That's true.
And I stopped it because I caught myself abusing it. And I felt numb, and I made poor decisions. And I'm actually doing way better. You know what? I'm on time everywhere I go.
You are. You know what? It's funny. I told you to be somewhere half an hour early because I figured you're going to be late. And there you are. 8:01. You showed up. I'm like, wow. She is 29 minutes early.
I am on
what the hell
spot.
do I do?
Yeah. I'm like ready to go. I'm like, here I am. Look at me.
I figure I'd give you like a half hour buffer. I'm like, she's not going to be early for hell.
Yeah. No, I was late for everything because marijuana messed my life up.
Wow.
I'm not going to say it's good. I think it's bad. I don't even want to encourage people smoking it. I think marijuana messed up my life. Like, it created halos when I drove. It made when I drove in the rain, the lights were weird. It skewed it, and I couldn't see that well while driving.
Weed?
Yeah, weed.
Holy crap.
Think how your eyes are. Think about it.
Yeah,
can you drive 100% sober while you can't. You can't. Think about it, how your eyes change. My eyes, when I drove in the rain especially, and I look, and I couldn't see that well. And it was like halos, and it blurs, and I look at the lights, and it's all around it.
Katrina, can I tell you a story real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was in high school, we had a debate our senior year in one of our classes about legalization of marijuana. And the lead supporter of the bill was this character, we'll say. And she would it was going on about the good reasons to decriminalize it. And one of the other classmates said, I really am worried about people driving under the influence. And Carla says, oh, no, you don't have to worry about that. You'll stop at a stop sign and wait for it to turn green.
Right.
And like everybody, all the teachers were cracking up, and looking back, we're like, oh, that guy smoked and that guy smoked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like I drive slower and like more timid.
More timid, yeah.
And it
then
gets you in trouble.
Like weird, and the lights look different. They're like halos around the speed lights and stuff, and it's harder. Like the lights change your eyes. And it's a fact. I know a lot of people can confirm it. So they're like, oh, yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it does.
I think that has to do with the amount that you smoke, too. Just like alcohol. Like, you can have a drink.
But how can you monitor it? They don't have limits of what is beyond the legal limit of marijuana smoking if they breathalyze you or test you. What is it? Is there anything? No, not yet.
That is true.
There's a problem with alcohol. There is limits. There is none yet with marijuana. So when they legalize it, what's going to change? You're going to have driving under the influence of marijuana and what it does. And then you have to worry about exactly, And if you smoke so much, you fall asleep, you plow another car, then what happens? There is no laws yet for it.
That is true.
So they had to prepare and had to get ready to breathalyze or whatever they do to fix it.
That's going to be rough.
It's just a natural fact. So if you picked out
30 days out.
If you figured out how you can do it, you're going to be rich. Just like how you can stop dope sickness, like the bridge. Boom.
Right.
It's there. You just got to figure it out. Something will occur because you can't let everyone drive high on marijuana.
No, absolutely not.
And get away with it because you know what? We're all high. And you're like, oh my God, look, it's a brownie, but you plow in a car. Because you know what? Maybe someone was really high and they misestimated a guardrail and drove through a fence, and then they hit a tree, and then they rolled their car over, jumped airbound, and then they hit a tractor, and then they rolled it over and over, and they went to a barn and lit themselves on fire. Because that happens. And then they had to fight in court because of marijuana. That can actually happen to someone.
Holy crap.
And it's happened to multiple people before. It's not good. And I know when I drive and I'm under the impairment of marijuana, it affects me. And I don't drive and I don't let people smoke in my car on purpose because I know it affects how I drive. And if you can't deal with it and other kids don't know what they're doing and they're young, who knows what they're doing out in the road? It's scary.
True that.
What you got to think about is what your kids are doing. It's not necessarily us, but I think it's a good time for a happy little song break, and then we'll probably end in joyous laughter.
Give me something good, Gary.
Hey. Yeah, we're on. So guess what? Next week we have Miss Ruby Sparkles.
Ruby Sparkles
coming
in
on.
his house.
And she's going to talk about her burlesque show and all the naughty fun and experience she had. She's been on before. I'm excited. So lots of fun. And I'm going to be in Tampa, Florida, and I'm calling in from Deja Vu in Tampa because I need a break really bad. So I really need a break. No debate. I need a break. So yeah, I'm going to be in Tampa in the glorious Florida, having fun at Deja Vu.
The Virgin
and
State,
calling
right?
in, yes, the Virgin State. And talking Mystery Sparkles. And I think the Sabres won. Are they, what, 12 for 12 or something? Or what are they? Like, they're doing really well, the Sabres. They're amazing this year. Like, they're already 10 for 10.
Go Sabres! Hockey!
Yeah,
Hockey!
they're in Tampa right now. Yeah. No, they're really doing well. They're in Tampa right now. So everyone's like, "Go Sabres!" What is this music? It's not my phone, but it sounds like relaxing.
It is. Look, it's got a little
Hello. It's cute. New phone. Oh, it's like a screensaver. Okay, I get. Like it's relaxing, really refreshing. Like boop, 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 boop. Relaxing and refreshing. Tastes just like chicken. No.
Were you just singing Church's Chicken? Was that what was going on? I'm not even talking to the mic anymore. That's it. It's over.
It's late night. It's been a rough day. Making it happen. Productive. I got up at 7 after working until 4 in the morning, and I just started nonstop. So I'm only on 2 hours sleep for the past 3 days.
That's
Go. And today I'm going to crash and sleep. And then I'm going to magically appear over at Partners in Erie, Pennsylvania to pick up my new doggie. His name's Booker the Hooker. and he's white, and he's super cute, and he's going to replace my dog that died, and hopefully my other dogs will love him and accept him like the other missing little musketeer. I had 3 dogs, and they were 3 musketeers, and one passed, and he was the youngest one, and they didn't accept it. So they hover at the door looking for him, and then they cry, and then they run up to every little white dog you can think of looking for him, and it breaks your heart.
That is so sad.
It's so horrifyingly sad. So when people say that animals don't have feelings, you're wrong. So when it's cold outside, bring your dogs in. Bring your dogs in. If I see a dog in a cold car, or even if it was really hot, I will report you. I don't care. It's animal abuse. It's wrong. If you're taking your dog outside in the snow and they're freezing, don't have that dog. Other people will love it. Don't abuse animals. There's nothing more disgusting than an animal abuser. And lots of people love animals. I love my dog so much, and it was just heartbreaking. And I found another dog that's a rescue. Sort of rescue. It was led by another girl, but she can't move it to another place she's moving. So I'm helping take the dog. So he's never abused or anything. It's great. And he's going to be really loved by me, and he's going to blend right in. And it's going to be happy.
Yay, puppy love.
Yay, Booker. Booker the hooker.
Booker.
Along with Dirtball and Sticky Mofo.
Stinky Mofo.
Those are my children.
That's a solid name.
My baby is Sticky Mofo. So, we are WRFC LP Rochester 106.3 Rochester Radio. I'm Katrina Lee. We have Oz in the house.
What up, what up,
So,
what
shout
up?
out on any events of the city or whatever you have going on.